All right, we'll try this again here and see what. There's a shot there on a goal kick. You haven't missed anything. The scores remain the same. 30-15 to play in the match. Our apologies, but sometimes these things happen. We just up and lost our signal. And even the backup went down for some reason. Not quite sure. I know Spectrum was having some issues today. So I don't know what's going on. But we're back here temporarily, at least, hopefully to the end of this one. 2-0. Oh, no, let her walk into the box. And a great job there by Violet Castillo to just get in the way of the shot. Corner kick coming from the right side. Ball ping-pongs around off some legs in there, and here comes the Wildcats with it. Taken away nicely. Beautiful defensive play. Both Hawk goals came before the water break back in the first half. West Shore putting a little more pressure on here in half two, and here they come again, the Wildcats. There's Carolyn Detweiler wide open on the right side. Detweiler with a chance here, and Detweiler through the trees, comes out, feeds Fiona McMenemy Hong there, I believe. And the ball comes back out to the top, and the Hawks will play it back down deep. Detweiler in front. But once again, for the umpteenth time tonight, I don't have the exact count, but Neal ends up with the ball in her hands again for West Shore. Terrific job by her tonight. I cannot praise her enough. And here comes Viera again. Detweiler shot, and that one, that should be a corner. And that's a knee save there. And this will come from the left side of your screen there. You'll see that's Eva McMahon. I don't know if they're going to run a piece that normally what they've been doing is just, but it looks like she's going to bring this thing in the middle of the box. And she does. The Hawks charge. There's the kick, and that one, Eva with some extra bend on the ball tonight. It's the second time tonight she has bent one far. Before that time, that was the left post. That one tucked in behind. Neal with a goal kick coming here. .26:05 to play in the match. Cape Coast Conference Championship at stake here. This is Fiona McMenemy Hong. Cleared out nicely there. But onto the foot of a Hawk. There's a shot. And inside the box in the middle there, a Wildcat defender clears. Back onto the foot of a Viera Hawk. McMenemy Fiona. Again, McMenemy Hong with a shot. And again, it's Neal one more time. And she clears it out. Good pressure here. Good size advantage for West Shore. And they're going to call that foul against Sella Horgan. Horgan, outstanding volleyball player this year, had a phenomenal season for the Wildcat volleyball team. I think she's from Norway, if I'm not mistaken. Offsides is the call. .24:30 to play in the match. 4 minutes to the water break. That'll be Viera ball. We'll get the clock back up on the water break. Yeah, I don't know what happened to the signal. Just went away there at halftime. Just disappeared on me. Viera with another throw in here. And played across the far touchline. This is West Shore with it now. Here come the Wildcats. Can they get one here before the water break? That would be huge if they can. Huge. With Neal keeping them in the game and Viera unable to bury chances. This is still very much a match up in the air right now. And there's a mistake by Viera. Skylar Clark will come toss this thing in. Bergering with a good chance. Oh, there's a chance there. And the ball trickles away. It's going to be a corner. Should be a corner. And it is going to be a corner. What? No, they called offsides. Huh. That ball was deep in the lower third there. I'm not sure how that was, but I'm still learning that one. Uh-oh. And we're going to get a stoppage in play. We'll step aside. We'll be right back here on Brevard Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Christy Lindback with Compass, your East Coast real estate expert. When it comes to selling your home, experience and strategy matter. My team and I make sure every detail is handled, so you get top dollar and a stress-free experience. We bring in professional stagers, high-end photographers, and cinematic videographers to showcase your home at its best. Because every showing starts online and we make sure your home stands out. With consistent communication, strong negotiation skills, and local market expertise, I guide you every step of the way. Because here in Brevard, when it comes to real estate, Chrissy knows. Ready to buy or sell in Brevard? Visit Chrissy Knows and let's get started.
off. That was the card is off the field, and Carolyn Detweiler is up and off under her own power. And coming in for Carolina will be Avery Bryant. Carolina will walk it off, and I'm sure she'll be back in here. And that gave me the opportunity to be able to get the clock adjusted, which we have now. Here's the throw in. Nice feed ahead. Fiona McMenemy Hong coming. Who will she look for? And nice clear. This will give West Shore an opportunity to set the defense and Viera a chance to execute a play here. All right, that'll take us to the water break. We'll step aside and we'll be right back here on Brevard Sports Network.
Go, go, go. Let's go 2 minutes of rockers to fire it up.
Thanks to the Holy Trinity cheerleaders, and thanks to Ubrzati as we get ready to go here. I'm going to let the clock run. I want to thank Chrissy Lindback as well, the real estate expert, and Ubrzati. Let the clock run down here a little bit before the referee will blow the whistle. We'll probably be about 30 seconds off, and that's about where we are. I didn't even see you behind me. My man Craig Bailey in the house tonight from Florida today. The best in the business at taking pictures. Uh-oh. The referees in the stands wanted that call, and they got it. It was a good call by them. And set to take this one will be the leading scorer, Tanya Bergering. Here we go. Bergering with a chance here. Oh, that's a great kick, but just a wide left. Good line drive. Forced the duck out of the defenders. Cal Dixon telling his squad, get back, get back, get back, get back. Let's go. Let's set up. This is the home stretch, they call it, after the second half water break. West Shore's got to begin to apply hard pressure here. Now, with that can come the goals, and it can also come the defensive mistakes that leave areas of the pitch open. Avery Bryant. Boy, that young lady has really grown. Callie Cooner, as the season has progressed. She's got a goal here tonight, and you can just see the confidence in her game at the varsity level improving match after match for her. Kelly has earned her spot as a freshman on this team, as has Sophia Ribeiro, another freshman for West Shore. Two names to keep an eye on in the future. This is Avery Bryant again. Bryant dribbles. She'll feed it off here. Viera with a throw in. The next goal, if there is to be one, would be the biggest of this match. And Viera will take this all day. This is Fiona McMenemy Hong. She gets to about the 18 and has it taken away. Good defensive play there. Here comes Berggren here. She's got a chance. Berggren trying to run it down. Nice slide. That's just a beautiful slide tackle there by Catherine Orr, the lone senior on the team. Here comes the freshman. Oh, she split her there, right there. Nice move, but just a little too far. And here comes Viera again, and the defense steps up. Chance here. Fiona with a chip shot, headed out. Nice job. You got to get out of the way there, I think, and let your goalie take that in. That goes off the back of a Viera forward and out, and that'll be West Shore ball. I think you got to let, like I said, I think you can't let in the crazy ones here. Nice feed ahead and just popped out across near the touchline anyway. Contact on the far touchline, and Fiona McMenemy Hong will work it forward. Fiona feeds it across to Bryant, intercepted in the middle by a defender. That is Riley Confreda for Viera. So West Shore here, every trip down the pitch into their offensive zone has to count for something for them. They have not yet cracked Cassidy Kirkley. And we got a substitution coming in. Don't go anywhere. Afterwards, they'll have the trophy presentation. We'll stay live for that. If it is to be Viera, it will be their second straight Cape Coast Conference championship. The first one was won by Edgewood. The second one last year by Viera. This young West Shore team will win their share. 16-team Cape Coast Conference field. The girls basketball tournament's underway tonight. That'll just fly out of bounds. Referee says move up. By the way, Carolyn Detweiler's back in, and she's got the ball. Detweiler tried to chip it off of a West Shore defender for a corner kick, but it did not work, and it'll end up being a goal kick for Bayla Neal. Her night, a great one. Detweiler battling here. A step over there. Nice move to play it back to the goalie. And Neal will. She's got a strong leg. .10:30 to go. I'm about a minute off there. The first goal for Viera came on like a scramble in front off of a rebound that was cleaned up by Callie Cooner. And then the second was an Eva McMenemy bender. McMenemy Hong bender. There's Bend It Like Beckham, and then there's Bend It Like Eva. This is Fiona. Dancing, feeds, and Neal says, no more of that. And Neal with the casual punt of about 55 yards. Nothing big. Chance here. Oh, what are we going to call here? It's going to be an interesting call here. And we're going to get medical attention, but that's an interesting. I'm still curious as to what the call is going to be here. I agree with the fan. I thought the keeper came late. So the head official checks with the side official to see what this is going to be here. And he's going to tell her. She quickly turns her head. Yeah, I don't think this is going to work out well for Viera because Cassidy Kirkley's trying to explain her case right now, and I don't think she's going to win it. Let's see what the call is. And he's going to walk over and explain it to the benches here. So I don't see anybody stepping up to tell. The ball is smack dab in the mid. I think this is a PK. This might be a PK. The ball is smack. Well, no, was smack dab in the middle. We'll see what the call is here. Boy, this would really make this final 9:06. Oh my. This would make the final 9:06 of this one really interesting if this is a PK and West Shore can convert. And now he's going to tell Cal Dixon. This is the reaction you want to watch right here because Cal's reaction will tell you everything. Well, it was quick and sweet. So I don't know what it's going to be. We're going to find this out together. 9:06 to play. And we could get a yellow. Yeah, we could see that as well. See all kinds of things going on here. And one of the referees in the stands is screaming red card for a keeper. That's a little dramatic. I don't know what he's doing. What's he doing? What is he doing? So he's keeping a journal. And on this day, yeah, I don't think I've ever quite seen this before. Okay, well, now he's walking back towards the keeper. He may issue her a yellow card. Nope. But it sure is fun to play guessing games, isn't it? That a drop ball. That's just I'm not sure how he came up with that one after all that. Crazy. But play is finally resumed. Oh, good ball. Good ball. And Cassidy Kirkley there again. West Shore's going to have to start coming a little bit more sense of urgency here. You got 2 to make up here. 2 to make up. Former West Shore Wildcat Bree Eamer making headlines in college. Bree Eamer named National Player of the Year in D2. How about the former West Shore Wildcat Bree Eamer? Congratulations to Bree. There's a little twist up over there on the far touch line, and that'll be West Shore ball. Here we go. You know, I think that that match that has West Shore tied at 7-1-1. I think it's actually a win for West Shore because I think that was part of the Cape Coast Conference tournament in which they won in a shootout. So they're actually 8-1. But Max Preps lists it as a tie because they don't distinguish the Cape Coast Conference tournament. I think West Shore is only playing with 10 here for some reason. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. There's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Are you playing a man short? Woman short? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in the keeper. What happened? Oh, West Shore got the red card. Oh my goodness, really? That's terrible. Terrible. I didn't see him hold the red card up as we're out there counting. That is terrible. How does he come up with that? That's wild. Huh. And now we're getting down to the nitty-gritty here. So that explains why the Wildcats are down a player. I'm like looking out here, and I'm like, wait a minute. Yeah, it makes it a little more difficult to come from behind. She's in the box. She's got a nice play. Shot. Oh, just off the top of the post. And this will be a goal kick, and she will take her country good old time going to get that one. And that's the sport. And there she comes jogging back into your screen with 2 minutes on the dot to play here on the clock on the screen there, 2:15. And the Viera Hawks are 2 minutes away from repeating as Cape Coast Conference champions. The boys and the girls won it last year. The boys didn't make the finals this year. The boys' finals will come up on the 13th, and that'll be at Merritt Island between Melbourne and Merritt Island. Got to give it to Viera. They played tough early, got the 2 goals they needed. West Shore hung in there. Just couldn't cash in on anything. Our woman of the match for West Shore will be Bella Neal. And we'll try to figure it out for Viera. I really thought Callie Cooner played a nice match tonight, so we'll give the woman of the match to Callie Cooner for Viera. I like what Callie did on the ball and off ball tonight. And, of course, she's got a goal. They'll be our Uberzati women of the match, and that'll do it. The Viera Hawks are your 2026 Cape Coast Conference champions. Congratulations to Coach Cal Dixon and the Viera Hawks, as the trophy presentation will come up here shortly. Viera wins it as the Hawks win it. And they'll gather. Tony Riapelli. Tony Riapel will meet at. Coach Riapel will present the trophy. He is the athletic director. He's going to walk them to the center of the pitch here in a minute. And you'll see Coach Riapel head out onto the pitch with the Cape Coast Conference trophy. There he is. There they are. And here comes Coach Riapel to the center. He's over there talking to Coach, I believe that's Coach Pastorak over there. And here he comes.
We had a really great match tonight. We'd like to congratulate the winning team, the Viera High School Hawks.
As Viera collects their trophy, 2-0 win tonight, and they'll come over and show their fans.
Also here for the second place runners-up, the West Shore Wildcats.
Caleb, if you're watching, text somebody and see if I can't get a snap of that. Text Coach Cal, see if I can't get that picture. Congratulations to the Viera Hawks. They repeat as Cape Coast Conference champions. And there you see it on your screen there. All right, that'll conclude tonight's broadcast. So for all of our great sponsors tonight, that includes Gamers R Us, Chrissy Lindbeck, Uberzati, Orange Pest Control. I'm Alan Slaughterzinski. This has been a presentation of Brevard Sports Network. And once again, in honor of the King and his 91st birthday.